So happiness is like the great pursuit of being alive, right? At least in the West, and at least for a lot of people within a certain ideology or a certain spectrum of our culture. Like our pursuit is happiness, you know? And it's interesting to me that the choice of words in pursuit of happiness, happiness as a pursuit, just means that our sense of happiness is tied up in pursuits. We believe it's something that we have to pursue all the time to be happy. And I don't think that's exactly true. I think it's a lot more nuanced than a direct causal relationship. So I've been thinking that happiness can to some degree be a practice, you know. We can all think back to times when we were really happy, and we can remember what that felt like. I think that our natural state when things are right is happiness. Things are right in our environment, you know. But I think that all of us learned to some degree that we weren't allowed to be happy until something. And we were discouraged from simply being happy because our parents wanted us to pursue things. And so our sense of happiness is now caught up in pursuit. So I've just been really thinking about that. I'm not settled on if that's exactly the right model. It's something I'm working with, you know. I'm kind of playing with the idea. And so far it's kind of shaking my head a little bit and letting some other thoughts kind of come to the surface, some other perspectives. And I find that to be really useful. Anything that'll change your perspective, right, is it's golden. It's the thing that's going to lever you out of your current perspective. And your perspective is learned, and we have our perspective for a reason, but at the same time it's limiting, you know. Reality is not what we think it is exactly. The people around us aren't exactly the model that we have of them in our heads, and neither are we. We aren't. I was hanging out with some friends the other day, and we were talking about how we expect things out of ourselves, you know, and how we have this plan about how we're supposed to do things and how we're supposed to be and work and function, right? And I just said, well, I guess that depends, right, on if you think you can know yourself or if you think that you're a mystery, you know? Are we something that can be known? Or is it like the camera that can't take a picture of itself? And that's why we need other people who are good and honest with vision to reflect a clear image back to us so we can see who we are, right? I don't know. Just really like where this has been going in my head, and I wanted to share this with some of you, and hopefully it would be useful to you. I don't know. I find distractions are really good too, though, you know?